You ready?
Yep.
All right, everybody. It's the next morning over here at World Headquarters, and I got her loaded up in the back of the truck. Girls were out fishing the other day, and I called down to J-Bo because I left before he did, and when I left he had a beer in his hand. So see if we can get him to wake up. If not, we're just gonna run over and clean it up, get it power washed, buy some more stuff. The silly tools that you don't think of but are super necessary, you know, like the cheap stuff, random shit that you always pick up and put in your hands but you never buy. I'm gonna look for some of that stuff today. More carb cleaner, more brake cleaner, and some black RTV. And should we get breakfast? Yep. You want pizza? Oh no, I don't know. I think they got breakfast pizza at Casey's, but all right. We're pulling in. We're gonna see if we can find Pop J-Bo, Kuda J, the driver of DC3. Man, I can't wait for that thing to be looking exactly like that and moving under its own power with that manual valve body and just banging gears. Jay? Yeah. 2 minutes left. All right, here, let me help you with that. Oh my God. There you go. Got a lot of gack off of it. Good job, Blake. Nah. All right, so 95% of this job consists of cleaning parts. The other 90% will be that valve body. It's pretty complicated. Blake is actually cleaning parts. Still.
Yeah. So, there's a pan. One thing you want to check with the pan is make sure your pan
And the transmission area is nice and flat. We'll put a straight edge on this. This looks really good, actually. I mean, for as crappy as it looks. But we're thinking about cleaning it up real good, and then maybe give it a coat of paint at least on that. Had this back from Power Wash over the car wash. Anyway, it's as good as it's gonna get. But it got a lot of the grunge out of the nooks and crannies and stuff, and you know what? It's just fine. So
You'll never see it.
Blake thought about painting it, but I really don't care myself, so we're just gonna leave it. Anyway, today we're gonna go ahead and concentrate on this governor. We'll throw this whole thing in the parts washer. We'll take the governor apart, make sure, I mean, it operates freely, it feels good. Then these servos accumulator, there are new rings in the kit. And seal that goes on this servo here, we'll replace that. Then I think we're almost done with just about all the hard parts, with the exception of the valve body. Valve body's gonna get Transgo TF3 stick shift.
Bang, bang, bang.
Reprogramming kit, right? Anyway, the cool thing about this is, I guess if you're doing a custom application, something that would be nearly impossible, put a bell crank style kick down assembly onto, you can go with this. This doesn't require that. You can go with a Mickey Mouse low car cable setup, but that seems like it's kind of troublesome too. This will be fun because you can shift every gear manually yourself. If you leave it in first gear, you've got total control over this transmission. So you'll put it in first gear, it'll stay in first gear until you just want to blow it up. You can do that. You can actually come to a complete stop at a stop sign, put it in third gear, you take off in third gear. You just stay in third gear. So, and it kind of adds to the fun. I mean, to me, it's going to be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you'll shift every gear manually. It's all the fun without the
clutch.
Trouble of a clutch pedal, you know, on my feeble old knee.
Jeez.
So there you go. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, the instructions are pretty detailed. It's pretty big sheets of paper like this. So you just go step by step and follow the instructions. We're going to have to drill some holes. We got to grind. We got to grind a governor valve in here somewhere. Right there. So we'll do that. And it's all pretty simple, pretty easy if you just take your time, follow the instructions. And there you go. Anyway, get back at it. Alright, so here's your low reverse servo. And it's got a little seal right there, a little lip seal that you can replace. Just take note of how the seal's positioned. In this case, it's pointing down when it looks like this. There's a snap ring, there's a retainer, spring. It's got the spring inside here too. You can actually disassemble this further. Kick down servo. You got a ring up here that can be replaced. It should be on the kit. There's a ring right here on this part of the servo. Up on top, there's a ring also. So those can be replaced. So this is how this stacks up. Kind of like that. Anyway, there we go. And there's an accumulator. Some transmissions, spring is on the bottom side of the accumulator. There's two rings on this that can be replaced. And some applications don't have the spring at all. So that's all there is to that. Anyway, probably get on this tail shaft next. All right, here's our speedometer pinion and pinion adapter. And for those that don't know, the pinion will be marked with a number, two digit number, blah blah blah. It'll also probably be a specific color maybe. But in the case of this rebuild, the pinion number is 30. So then you look at your adapter. Your adapter will have a couple ranges. In this case, 26 through 31. That's our range there. That'll course. This notch here will correspond with this little dot right here. So that's how you'll position the pinion adapter, like that.
You used to not be able to see that notch.
No, but now you can. Good job, Blake.
Hitting it out.
All right, so moving on, back at this output shaft. We're just gonna take the governor apart, make sure it's good and clean. We'll check this bearing. There's a couple of rings here. We can replace these rings. All right, nothing to it, just about done. Last thing we're gonna do is valve body, and that's gonna be the hard part. So we saved it for last. All right, so we replaced these rings here, and we took. Oh, I still need to put that. I still need to put these snap rings back in. But there's a snap ring that goes in here. There's a snap ring that goes on the outside. We took this governor apart, ran it through the parts cleaner. All the weights should slide freely. They did. Check out good. Bearing shouldn't make any growling noise whatsoever, and it shouldn't rock back and forth. It checks out good. These surfaces here need to be nice and smooth. These correspond with sun bushings in the sun gear. But if these are nicked up or scarred or anything, they'll wear out the bushing in the sun gear, and you don't want that to happen. So in the meantime, Blake painted the unit black.
She slicked up.
And he gave it some of this treatment.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, looks good. Yeah,
Better
looks
than
good.
50 Shades of Silver.
You bet. All right, so we're getting closer to the dreaded valve body. And we'll be throwing the TF3 kit in it. And this, with the exception of these two little snap rings, these got to go on here. Then we're done with the output shaft. So I guess I would throw some, maybe some assembly lube on these areas. Throw some on these rings. That should do it. All right, boom. There you go. Careful, careful. There you go. You got her. Here, just go ahead and slide it down until it stops. Be real careful so that that shaft doesn't booger up this bushing up on top. Okay, now you should be able to see that. It should almost drop right on, right? Mm-hmm. Those that ring should come together a little bit more, I believe. Let's see that once, bud. So, just go down. What if you get a? Can you get just a thing in here and just lift it up just a tad, right? You know what I'm saying?
This doesn't need to go up. Actually, the shaft needs to come up, it feels like.
All right, let's tip it on the side and then, there you got it. She just clicked in. That's what you want. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Oh, that looks good.
Cool. So yeah, to get that, reach your hand in this hole, wiggle it up and down.
And there you go. That worked.
Tech tip.
Mm-hmm. That we just figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Torque specs on the tail shaft housing, 24 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Cool
no.
deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Or 288 inch-pounds.
Oh, did you just figure that out? Way to go.
Yeah, well, it's simple math. You can do it quick in your head.
Right. All right, so let's get this on the stand. You don't want it like this.
You want the natural light?
Yeah, sure. Mm. Want some help with that? Like that?
Yep.
All right. that's nice.
like that.
Get that.
Oh yeah. Look at that sweet, sweet black magic, we're gonna call it.
Ooh.
How's that thing hit so hard?
It's black magic.
Yeah. I figured why not paint it? That way I know nobody's gonna see it, but it kind of was a little gross looking. I was polishing on it and grinding on it yesterday, taking down some of the sharp edges that you don't want to cut yourself with when you're trying to install it into the car. I did such a good job, Jay. I can't even tell where the hell I did it.
I know. I don't know.
Oh, this casting mark right here stuck all the way out about a ½ inch, so I knocked that down.
Sure.
Smoothed this out.
What were you singing while you were doing it? Black Magic Woman?
Yeah, that was sticking out like a ½ inch, so I knocked that down.
Got a black magic tranny.
Black magic tranny.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to throw the annulus overrunning clutch, some reaction clutch, one-way clutch assembly into the overrunning clutch, one-way clutch, reaction clutch retainer.
Annulus gear?
Maybe I'll throw some lube on this. Some annulus lube. Oh, we're throwing that in, I guess. Oh no, it's just gonna fall out. Damn it.
Nice. I'd try to get you guys in there.
Oh no.
Oh geez. I tried to get you in there a little bit closer, but I want Jay to be able to see as good as he can.
Oh, which
is already a struggle.
Yeah.
Now the fun part, squeezing in your little accordion springs.
You bet. Oh no.
Which it ain't too bad.
No. It'll be alright. You want them oriented all the same. You know, so once you put them in, start putting them in one way, do them all the same. Oh, I got one in. Oh.
One in, all of them to go.
Yep. And this goes toward the bearing like this, and this goes like down, like that. Okay. Like that. That's down. I think that's down, right? Yeah.
Okay, so that's what this step is. So we'll check back in for the next step. All right. So pinion gear was a 30. So we're gonna line it up where the 26 to 31 mark right here with the nipple. And that's it. It's really nice to work with just one hand. Anyway, you understand what's going on here. Hey, I got it. Never mind. Indicator. There. Then ram it home. Probably another thing that's 24 foot-pounds. But on this, I'm going to say tight's tight. Cool. So I got this inspection door for that clip that we were getting in earlier, and there should be a gasket for this, right, Jay? There should be a gasket for this.
Oh, what, buddy? Yep, there should be.
Yep. So
You don't see it right away?
it's not jumping out at me.
Did he give it to you yesterday or something, or you had it? I thought.
No, I peeled it. There it is. Oh. Come here. Gasket. And screw.
Higher and higher.
Okay. Fin.
All right, well, reverse drum's going in, so. Mm-hmm. There we go. Seems seated to you.
There it does.
I'm gonna leave it like that for a second.
There we go.
Did you snap one in good?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was a lot better. Yeah, better than what I had going on. Good job, Blake.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got that? You throwing that one in there? The thrust one? Good deal. Does it stick?
Yep.
Here we go.
Nailed it first try.
No,
What?
no. I need to be able to see where that snap ring goes.
There she goes.
There it goes. Okay. Second try.
So if you made it this far into the video, thank you for sticking along.
Oh yeah. And sorry. Oh my God, Blake. What happened? Oh.
Snap.
There we go.
Cool.
Good job. Oh, there we go. The guts are falling out of it now. All right. Next up, let's see. They want us to put in the kick down servo, it looks like. So we're going to do that. Oh no. Oh geez, way to go. Oh my God, that thing's gonna snap, isn't it, Blake? Okay. Oh, barely. Oh. Whew. Just barely got it. Thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
How's this thing come apart? Oh, like that?
Mm-hmm. Nice action.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said. What? Your mom. All right.
But it is my mom.
What?
It is my mom. You son of a... Wait.
All right, we're moving right along. Well, we got a lot of the guts off the table here, which will be nice because then we can explode view this thing all over the table. So see how this thrust washer here has got the little Mickey Mouse ears on it?
Yeah.
And it only goes in this way. There's some machined areas here on this input shaft at the other end of the input shaft. And it corresponds with that. It's got to go in just one way. So it goes in like that.
Well, yeah, Jason.
Good job, Mickey.
We'll toss it on in there.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go around. I believe that's all she wrote. Foomp, falls out. Oh. All right. We had our band. We need this front. Son of a.
We're getting the band back together.
You bet. Careful. This has got bushings in it. You don't want to We'll slide her in there like this. There we go. You bet. You just keep wiggling it back and forth. And that's about as far as it goes. You know, about an eighth of an inch of gap there. We'll see, we'll get this kicked down. Kind of finagled in there somewhat. Okay. It doesn't look very good, but anyway. Should go kind of like that. So I'll get a little strut for here and a little doodad for there. We'll get that kind of locked into place, eh? That's pretty good. Just kind of tight. So there we go. That all looks good, eh? Not too bad.
Yeah.
What's the front of it look like? Oh my god. It's leaking training fluid already.
Son of a... Alright, we fiddled the band in. So the band's back together. Now we're getting ready to slam the big pump in. Now, here's a... You can probably buy these, or you can do what we did and just make them. I think this is what, the second or third set of them that we've made because they tend to get lost or whatnot. Anyway,
or borrowed out to hippies that don't return shit.
Yeah, or something. Jeremy's hippie friends. What? Anyway,
somehow he makes a bong out of it.
Jesus. So you take yourself some all thread and cut it to your desired
5/16, right? 5/16, whatever the bolt is.
Anyway, 5/16. Cut it to your desired length, like so, and then just put a slit in it for a flat blade screwdriver. Thread them in so they're good and solid, and boom, alignment tool for your pump. No more trying to hit it without hitting it.
Right, pump only goes on one way, so 7 bolts. Anyway, we've kind of greased this O-ring. This O-ring is new, comes in a kit. So I'll try to line this up about like this is what I'm kind of thinking, right, Blake? Okay, here we go. Oh, now be careful because you got bushings in here. They're soft. You don't want to mar them on this input shaft. Oh my God, I screwed it up. What do you think? Is it going in like this?
Oh no, you're in the way, man. I can't. We can't see. Oh, there's threads there, Dad. That's where I messed up.
Oh, you're right.
Because I used the pull.
Right.
Okay, so in the pump, this hole and straight across from it has threads in it, so you can use a pulley or a slide hammer to knock it out. But
so we'll just
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. And put them in some different ones. There you go.
Sorry, me not smart.
That's good. That's good. We gotta get this transmission out of here, Blake.
Oh, jeez. What's the deadline?
2 weeks from now.
We gotta have that CUDA ready for power tour.
Oh my God. There we go. You're a problem solver. There we go.
What do you mean?
All right, here we go. Back at it. Careful. Oh, nice. Look at that.
Punch it on home.
Oh, I'm using my fist. My pelvis won't reach it.
That's starting to sound good. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
She's still turning. Oh my God, it's locked up. No, I can barely turn it. I'm good. It's good.
So do you got new little washers for these?
That's right. Yeah, Blake, that's right. They come with the kit. Oh.
Went over to the wire wheel. I'm sure you heard me yesterday,
Yeah.
earlier in the video. Brand new. All right, so I just went around just like you put a rim on your car, it's kind of a star pattern, except it's a 7-pointed star. So 175 inch-pounds, kind of doot, 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 doot. Then I went around and checked them all because we want to call it black magic, not craptastic. So it's better safe than sorry to check everything while you're in it. That way you don't have to drop it and then check everything again. Anyway, we are going to clean off the bench because this is going to get exploded into a billion pieces next.
Stay tuned.
Be right back. We are showing it, Jay, because just like I said, double check everything now while it's up. Because you'll forget to put that damn gasket on the pump.
How many people are watching this right now going, oh, you forgot the pump gasket?
All of them. All 10. All right, we're going to jerk it back apart real quick and throw that gasket in. We'll be back for the valve body.
TF3 stick shift. This is not a do-it-yourself kit. It is for the experienced professional trans mechanic only.
That's us?
My guess.
Oh, geez. All right.
We're in trouble.
Okay.
We're just gonna go through the instructions real quick. It's
I got you something or something?
yeah, keep track of some stuff. Another year-to-year changes.
By the time we're back, we'll be professionals.
Ready to pop this rooster comb off and have this ball go flying. Oh, so what I did was I removed this washer, this E-clip here. Took that off. Use this little pick here to remove the E-clip. So now I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That was that ball flying. Oh my God. Oh, I just barely got it. Blake, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. That needs to be cleaned up. There's a little seal in here. I'll probably pry that out right now. How about that? Look at that, how crummy that is. Anyway, we'll buff that. All right. Laying stuff out.
So you want this? That's all gonna get replaced.
This gets replaced, yeah.
I'll polish this stuff out.
I'd be careful. I wouldn't even polish that one up, I guess, because it'll go flying.
Okay, this needs to get polished and this.
Yeah, this part here.
Yep.
All right. So here's a new manual valve that comes with the kit. That'll replace this old one. Okay. Anyway, instructions. I'm going to go through the instructions real quick. I'll just read them. All right. Turn the valve body over using the edge of a large file. File a notch about halfway through the thickness of this partition. Insert spring and ball into valve body pocket using the mumbly peg. Oh, here's a mumbly peg. It's in with the manual valve. So anyway, for manual valve position with manual with valve all the way inboard park position, the right edge of the tapered land must be flush with the right edge of partition A. 30 thousandths from flush, either way is okay. Adjustment, bend the arm tip with pliers. Tapered land flush with right edge of partition A. Okay, I abundantly understand that. 37 up, V body, valve body, this is the 83 or 4 or whatever, so this gets a hole drilled here. At approximate angle using the .046 drill furnish, drill a hole from right to left through this partition under X. The valve body has barrier here, drill an 1/8" hole in it. Okay. Recheck to ensure arm tip is indexed to manual valve as shown. Yeah, I get it. Grind a stem valve of the TV valve. Grind it down to 9/32. Done that before. Let's see, grind the stem to match the picture. Alright. And TV spring, install the yellow or pink TV spring that has the same diameter as original spring. Alright, that's right here. One of these. The valve body has line bypass ball and spring. Drill 3/16 hole into spring pocket through the valve body casting under X. Deburr the hole inside. Install white spring and what is it, 3/8 inch ball? 3/8 inch steel, 8 inch steel ball. Listen up. Bypass location rule. No hole L in plate. Nothing goes here. Skip step 1. Does it have a hole L? Hole L is on this page, and so it's showing that it's got a hole there. So I got to just take this valve body apart. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Take it apart. Oh my God. Need a few lip screwdriver. How much of it do I gotta take apart? I'm just gonna take this apart. I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna take these apart. Oh no. Need a bigger screwdriver than this.
Look at Blake washing parts.
Just the parts washing pool.
That thing. What is that thing? Parts washer?
I think so. Jeremy's bathtub.
Well, there's definitely no water in it, so I'm fine.
Self-hatred.
Self. Ashland
Just
brush.
do that. And it'll slowly erode.
Fountains of Wayne.
Like the
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's what it is like. Grand Canyon that shit out of there.
We should find some like little shallow metal containers that we could like lay in there and then fill up.
Right.
Can this fill up? All them veins?
You know,
Not that one because it drains
it's
out.
kind of surreal and relaxing, like a little babbling trick.
Like a
You should just leave this run all the time.
it's like one of those chi fountains that you see over in Japan. No, not the bird cup water drinker.
That's the cat.
The cat. Look at that. Does it hold it? Oh, yeah, look at it. Yeah, let it soak.
He keeps it next to his drill dough.
Oh, what the hell?
Look at that, brother. Brand new.
That is nice. How did you manage to get one of these?
I bought that heart kit from Walmart, that heart rattle
right.
gun.
Yeah.
And it just came with some tchotchke bits. And
Okay.
It was a flat blade. Like, who uses a flat blade on an impact? Jade.
You bet.
There you go.
Oh,
you're gonna
my thumb.
poke a hole in your hand.
Damn it. Pop. Got her? That looks really nice. We'll put it in the clean parts. Is that the surface clean?
Yeah.
There's a mouse turd right there.
Shut up. There is. What the?
Alright. Governor plug. I believe this part here comes in for some modification. You gotta grind this. I think you just chuck it up in a drill chuck and then run it against like our grinding wheel over there. But anyway, the instructions will show that, so we'll take care of that in a minute. Well, what's the opposite of dog ears?
They aren't gonna have to wait very long,
How's that?
because you can pause that camera and take them right to it.
Okay. There's like a little valve body on top of the valve body. I think it's a part throttle kickdown thing that they incorporated. I think all 6-cylinder cars might have got it back in the day, and they started just putting them on everything. This little piece here don't have to come apart. I can just set
Yeah.
right there. There. Stay together, baby. let's see. It's got a spring here. Boy, I hope we got some pictures of some of this shit, how it goes, because I've already lost count.
What happened?
Oh, I took some stuff apart.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly? Dude. Well, it could be if they never maintenanced it.
Try to keep all your valves and stuff kind of in order, kind of somewhat organized. Anyway, that's kind of what all this stuff looks like right now.
Still nothing.
Anyway,
Try the next one.
keep going, we will.
Carefully. You forward?
Hmm?
No. Good girl. Hey, come here. Come here.
Damn it.
Owen for the man. Good girl. Hey, yeah.
This bit is so small it won't tighten down on this. This drill won't tighten down on it.
Oh, that chuck in that drill's kind of weak.
We're sanding it. Went right through. Oh, for 77 up, this is 83.
Next
So,
step is
drill a hole. That's if it has a barrier there, and this don't have that barrier there. Okay. 7, we got to grind this stem off of that throttle, whatever valve.
TV valve.
TV valve. Which, do you see it? Is it this? No, I don't know, Jeremy. I'm confused now. Looks like it's. Is it this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
There you go. We got to grind this down to 9/30 seconds. So I need a measuring device that will do that. All right, the next part of the instructions claim to grind the TV valve. Grind it 9/30 seconds. Got a machinist rule here set by Chinese caliper to 9/30 seconds. That way I can periodically check my grinding as I went along. You know, so put against this 2-scale picture
Too.
to check that it looks okay. That looks okay.
It's soft.
Let's see. Then you're going to
Well,
use the yellow or pink
I think
spring,
first things first. First we'll wash them.
and that'll replace this spring
I'll
here.
take so much
So I'll go
this
ahead and
off.
replace that right now, and I'll discard that spring.
Just the-
All right. So this is what that valve setup looks like right there. Added the yellow spring. The yellow spring fit the same diameter as this
So
plunger
you're gonna use all these
and the
keys.
TV valve. The pink spring is a larger diameter, so it matters whatever your application is. Use whatever color spring you need to. So anyway, that's that for now. All right, this part of the instructions has you installing this drill plate here.
Didn't use my drill dough?
No, too rubbery.
Black as night.
Oh no.
Man, it stunk.
Damn it. Filing a slot in it. You gotta file a slot in it about halfway through this piece of the casting. It's about
Since, 2011.
about an eighth of an inch, 3/32. No. That's about an eighth of an inch. I think I almost really kind of got it. It's hard to say.
This clip's over. We don't own the rights to this music.
All right, here we go. Instructions show you drilling a bunch of holes in the separator plate, and that's what I did. I think I drilled a total of 5 holes. Needed to be kind of hogged out. Deburred them with a 3/8. All your holes are basically 3/16, and then you just deburr them slightly with a 3/8 drill bit. Well, the next step is this transfer plate. We're gonna drill 2 3/16" holes at either end of the slot. So that's what we're doing now. And that's what it looks like. All right, parts washer. Mm-hmm. Two holes right there. See them? Good. And he's back. He might have to grind this valve for me. So I'm gonna have a machinist do it. You can do it with just a drill chuck and a grinder, but I'm a little squeamish about that myself. So I'll have to grab Andy. Wow, this is something else. I haven't been here since the auction.
No shit.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty close right now. I'm about 5'10", so I'm about 6 thousandths underneath what the diameter is, and I am about 0.115, and it's 125 is what your spec is.
Okay, what's that in human language?
It's right in between them two. I'm at 115.
So no questions about this here, right? Okay.
No.
Hey, we ran across something else too.
Okay.
So, and I just kind of ran into it. This was like the next step.
Okay.
So they want a guy to grind this here. So these are the instructions, I guess. This kind of shows kind of what's been happening over the years.
Like that.
There's not much compressing that spring, is there?
Not really. It's difficult right from the get-go.
Cool. Just beautiful.
Where's that spacer?
You already slammed.
Run them. I mean, I just.
No. But these are just their.
Damn battery
just
died
on
while we
a-
were over there. Anyway.
These were just on a motor.
They were
Anyway, yeah.
Off my
So
Yeah.
here it is, all buttoned back up.
And they're these heads and
Cool.
the other heads,
Right.
they're identical.
And he ground
They
this
both
line
have
here,
the-
or
We
this
seen
line
that.
here. Okay, you
Right
see
here.
that? Okay. And we got her snapped into place then, right?
Yep.
was tough.
Yeah, that's when it
That's
died.
when it died.
So
Walked
it
out. Feel
did get there. Anyway, we're gonna slam this in and probably
Yeah,
call it a
that one
night.
walked out.
What?
I think another one walked out
No?
too.
We're on it till it's
And
done.
the header
Okay.
flange kind of goes over it, but kind of not really.
I need a washer. The
So,
spring that they have,
What
this
should
spring
I
is
do? Should he?
unique to the kit.
I don't
It's
think
got a lot more
Loctite
tension than the
them.
old,
Than the old spring.
yeah, the old pointy spring.
Oh, geez, yeah, there's a big difference there.
I mean, I can do this with this one.
Well, I wouldn't do the Allen. I just dimple his neck.
I don't
Oh,
know.
dimple it into
Look how big my
the
arms
screw.
get.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd probably
Yeah, I think.
do like one side too. I wouldn't do them.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Andy.
Well, now what do you do? You were standing over there with a Pepsi.
Oh,
What happened?
I held the
got
camera.
it. I got it. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
I figured
Oh,
snap
good
ring
job.
flew off again.
I would open that drawer.
those are kind of neat.
There's those. I got some roach clips upstairs.
I know.
Okay. I know.
But the resin might not.
Well, the resin will stick to it.
Right. But it might not come unstuck.
It might not come on.
Just take everything.
Just take it all. Take it all. Run. Run to
So what we're doing here is
the
we're
hills.
anticipating dropping this into the guts.
Okay.
And if we do that, then we gotta gut the whole tranny. Or maybe tip it upside down and it'll fall out.
Okay.
It will not.
Wait, what?
Flashback to when I was doing this not too long ago by myself.
Oh, Lord.
Here, Blake, get the shot. You're already over there.
Uh-oh, I just lost it.
Are you serious?
No, you had.
Andy got a new job. He's a farmer now. He's crop dusting.
What the hell?
Wasn't me.
What did I say the other day when no one had pooped because Salman doesn't put videos out though?
Right. Nobody has taken a deuce
Nobody's
in a
pooped.
whole week.
Did you get it?
You did.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because you said it was so easy. It
Oh
made
my
it easy.
God! Seriously, Jay, good for you. All right.
Nice. Rocket Revengers?
So how's your rear
Get ready to
ambulance?
rock it.
It's great.
It's been fine all damn day when we got done with it earlier while you were at work.
While I was what?
While you were on the river.
At work.
Making
On
a
the
"I'll
river.
be back in 10 minutes" sign that took what, 6 hours?
No, my 10-minute sign took probably 16 minutes to make.
Well, you know what? I think all we got is throw the valve body back together. Look at it. Shut her down.
It's over. Next time you see us, we'll be wearing different clothes.
Next time
Hopefully.
you see us, we'll have this mess all put together.
Or
Okay? Yeah.
working on it.
We're gonna spare you the boring bolt by bolt. We're just gonna put it together. Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you tomorrow.
We're gonna struggle doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Because I've forgotten how it all goes back together already.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
hire
that
anybody to do it. Do it yourself, and make sure you got a 3-day weekend to do it.
Right.
Get the old conduit out.
I got
Right on.
find-
All right,
Night night.
It's so small at least right now.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it'll be
Night.
like a second for you. It'll be. It won't be long enough for us. Oh, new clothes, new day. Wait, Jay. Jay said I'm wearing the same shirt so it doesn't look like we stopped.
Pretty much so. Pretty stinky though. All right, so last night where we left off, we had a valve body to get all slammed back together. We did that. The instructions for the TF3 kit kind of show you where everything goes, but not everything. You almost got to really take the whole thing apart because you got to drill casting, you got to drill into the castings, you got to file a notch in it and stuff like that. So you really need to have all the valves out of it so that you can just dump it in parts cleaner. If you don't have any parts cleaner, grab a 6-pack carb cleaner. That'll help out. This is the rear spring that was in that reverse low servo, and we replaced it with it's pretty stiff, a stiffer spring. The kit gives you this other spring, but it's for like an earlier TorqueFlite. So anyway, there's some of the stuff we got left over. This is the old manual shift valve or whatever. Yeah, just Mickey Mouse stuff left over. Some springs left over. So what we're doing is the kit, the newer kits don't say anything about your kick down assembly being installed. So it assumes that you are gonna probably hook all that stuff back up, which is kind of cool, even with a full manual valve body, because your shifts will be kind of nice and soft, I guess. Like if you're just taking it easy, going down the street, you know, for a second, I get that. Older kit that I had, we ended up tying the kick down lever back, and then we actually changed that to adding just a bushing here. So I took the measurements of this bolt and then the top of this washer. So we're gonna make a bushing that is this tall. So I wrote that all down. I wrote all the specs down for this bushing, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna instead of having this kick down lever wired back outside the transmission, we'll have it just fully wooded, I guess, inside the transmission with a little bushing. That'll eliminate this, so this won't be outside the tranny. But so that'll give you full pressure all the time. So all the shifts will be violent, you know, all the time. But it probably won't be that bad. It won't be that bad to me. You know, I'll get a kick out of it. So
It's going to be awesome.
I think it will be, yeah. So, but the older TF3 kit instructions do state that if your rig does not have a kick down assembly, then to wire this back. But the new kit instructions don't say anything about that. They're just assuming that you retain everything. So like I said, I get that. I mean, it's kind of nice, but trying to find kick down assembly nowadays is like nearly impossible. And it's expensive if you can find it. But anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So I got to get specs to Andy on this. Then we can go ahead and slam this into the transmission. We're on the downhill slide now, so I think all we got left to do is adjust the bands on the 727. The kit instructions, they give you a kind of a weird way of adjusting the bands, and we need the rear yoke for this, so that we can actually use what's considered the drag method of adjusting your bands. So that's in the kit. So yeah. So yep, we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. All right. So stack of washers it was. That's gonna do it. Here we go. Stack of washers. That gets rid of this. Oops. Oh no. You know, actually, you could even lock that off if you wanted to. But if you ever need to go back, might as well leave it. Yeah, that's that. Ready to go back on now.
Cool.
Didn't need Andy, I guess. Oh well, he's busy.
Well.
So we got the park rod lined up. So that's going to make installing the park rod a little easier. Anyway. And then line up the
Annulus?
no.
Oh.
There we go. Not bad, huh? Alrighty. You want to make sure you go around and make sure all your screws are tight. I already did that, but you want to make sure that everything's tight. So I don't know what the torque specs are, but it's tight. About as tight as you can make it with a screwdriver. Unless you're a total gorilla, then you might want to use a torque wrench of some sort. Alrighty. We got the valve body in place. Torque spec is 100 inch-pounds according to the manual. So and then we do a kind of a cross pattern. So okay. So according to the kit directions, it says the drag method is the best method of adjusting your bands. We just snug up the front band. We've already done that, right? So this is tight. Okay, so output shaft turns in one direction, not the other direction. It won't turn this way. It'll turn this way though. So you should use a yoke, but no, it's too small. Yeah. So we're just gonna use channel locks. Be careful with it. We could throw a glove on it or something, but anyway. So okay, so tighten the front band snugly. Rear band, tighten the rear band until the shaft will not turn at all. Then loosen the rear band until you can just turn the output shaft in one direction by hand. Then loosen it a half more turn. So getting tight. You can't turn it.
Okay.
You know, stop. Just stop right there. There, stop. Hang on a second. Okay. Now, I'd give it a little bit more because that's good there. So then give it another half turn more.
Give it another half turn.
Yeah, so give it a half one. That's it there.
Yep.
Yeah, she turns pretty easy now.
What are you filming?
Oh shit, I don't know. Good. All right. Does that little wrench fit on this? The front band?
10-4.
Okay. So, oh man. Loosen the band slowly till you can turn the shaft in the other direction, then loosen another half turn, then lock the lock nut. So there we go. I'm putting some preload on it.
Okay.
There. Hang on a second, buddy. It's kind of hard to do this with it in the car, but you can do it. Boy, it's really black in here. All right. Let's check it once. See what we got going. Turns easy one way, turns hard the other way. Yeah, good. I think we're done. What's it say here? How this band adjustment will give an improved reverse engagement by stopping the rear unit from turning and by allowing the rear servo cushion spring to accumulate the clutch apply. So yeah, I've done them this way before and it worked. So,
Okay.
So a lot of times you like the front band is like turn it in 72-inch pounds or whatever. You know, I don't know how you do that with it in the car. You can do it, but and then you back out the front band like say 2 turns. The rear band is usually snug it up 72-inch pounds, back it out 4 turns or whatever. But in the case of this, I'm doing it this way. So now there are 3 or 4 different ways to adjust the bands, and we're gonna throw that filter on. We could throw a cork gasket on it, I suppose, right? I mean, I'd like to get a better gasket, but
Awesome. Finish line. And then you got a high stall converter for this.
it's a factory high stall,
Yeah.
so it's the one that came with it. So
So that'd be what, like 2,500?
I have no idea, but we're gonna throw it in and use it for now.
Still looking for a 3500 stall. Oh. For my 904 and Ofer.
Ready to boat up to the 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get that done. Get that down here next. But not for now, we can at least stand this thing in the corner and get it out of the damn garage, out of the way. Right? There
Right.
we go. Done.
Done.
Done deal.
And it only took 2.5 days. So next Memorial Day weekend, rebuild a tranny.
What? Next Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Mean a year from now?
Yeah. Or whenever, Christmas or whenever you have a couple days off, or work on it throughout the week. Who cares? We're not all in a race. So that's it, right?
Yep.
That is, I think, as much as we could film, we tried to capture everything. I think we got most everything.
I think we did, yeah.
So if this helps you with rebuilding your TorqueFlite 904 or 727, they're very similar, then yeah, we'll leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you have any tips or tricks that you do that you seen that we didn't do,
Comment.
yeah, let us know. And yeah, I think it's gonna bang hard.
You bet. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. So probably be a long video. Thanks for sticking along till the end, and we'll catch you next time. So like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, and share it with your friends.
You bet.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
It ain't held on there by much. There ain't a whole lot of room.
Can you get some on it?
A little bit, you can hear it.
Yeah.
I don't like it though. It looks like shit. That's what I thought. Yeah.
There we go. Did you see it, Blake?
I heard it.
Yeah, go back here. Let's see. Do I got another one of those, I think.
They say put that spacer in there.
What's that?
They put that
Well.
spacer in there.
Good eye. Huh? He found her.
Oh,
It was back in that, what, whole area back there. Cool.